Well, we did it again. Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners back again with another episode, talking Brewers baseball as we do here every day. We are presented by SeatGeek. Code is Miller Park Minute. Use that. We are a daily podcast. We are on every social media platform you have imagined. We are on Castbox, iHeartRadio, Google, Amazon, Twitch, just to name a few, YouTube, daily videos, daily audio. Check us out. Join the conversation. Get in the comments below. We enjoy your feedback. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. So we're going to get into the game tonight, talk about the good, the bad, and the downright ugly, as we always do. Was there good? Was there? Yeah, there was some good. So we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about some other things in the world of the Brew Crew. Getting excited for the All-Star game. Talk about just where we stand on all of this right now. So let's break it down. Let's get into it, guys. So the Brewers dropped another close one to the Chicago Cubs. Brewers are now 2 games back in second place. Cubs are in third place. We're still 6 games ahead of where they are, so let's not worry about that right now. It wasn't for lack of effort. I mean, the good, if you want to point to the shining star, Hauser did go out there 5 innings, only allowing 6 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. I mean, that's not a bad, terrible outing. It was just the tack on stuff late in the game. We were leading until late into this game. It was only into the 9th inning when we gave up runs. Our guy Devin, and it wasn't all on Devin. It wasn't all Devin's fault. So more of the good. Obviously, Christian Yelich continues to hit 2 for 5 day. Contreras got out there 1 for 3. Willie with a big bomb, number 13 on the year. Good stuff from Willie. Montesterio still coming in there. He's one of those kind of underrated guys that just comes out and gets hits here and there. I still can't pronounce the name. I'm going to butcher it again. Sorry, Pablo. He gave me a pronunciation, and I forgot it already. Jami Jones. I think it's Jami. I think that's what you told me. Milner came out and did some work. Did a good job. The bullpen was pretty shut down. Devin was the lone leaker today and the loser of this game. So that's where we get into the downright ugly today. Devin Williams came in, and like I said, it wasn't all his fault, but he got a strikeout. He allowed 3 hits, and allowed him to come in. I mean, it was a bad throw on the lead run. I should say the run that took the lead was a bad throw on Brian Anderson's fault. So we'll leave that where it is. It's still loss gets hung on Devin Williams. Is what it is, guys. Yeah, but that was today's game. So the Cubs sneak 2 by us, which just shouldn't have been, quite frankly, if you look at it. Just games shouldn't have been that way. Let's talk about the moves that were made today, though. First and foremost, Rowdy went down injured. Brasso was DFA'd. I'm guessing it was all just in a matter of just making the space. So Brian Anderson was reinstated. He was on the paternity list. Then Brasso was DFA'd. Thomas Pannone was released as well. And then Tyson Miller recalled, and J.C. Magia selected from AAA Nashville. Clayton Andrews and JB Backus optioned back to AAA. So again, more of the same is continuing. It's the theme with the 2023 Milwaukee Brewers season. We just keep making transactions. I said it a couple days ago, and I'll say it again. We're going to have 100 players play for us this season. To make it anywhere. So one of the things that, and I'm going to go into this now. This is my big meat and potatoes topic. One of the things I was talking about today with one of my friends, listener of this show, we were talking about the big three. Remember, there was a lot of talk this offseason about, are we going to sign the big three? Are we going to get Corbin Burns extended? Are we going to get Brandon Woodruff extended? Are we going to get Willy Adames extended, or 1, 2, or all three of the three? Well, right now, we are actually in the best position riding into next season. Now, we're halfway through the year. It's the All-Star break. Brandon Woodruff has made, I don't know, 2 starts, 3 starts. I don't even know. It's been that long since we've seen Brandon Woodruff. And this actually happened last year too. So is he going to be more Jimmy Nelson-esque? Jimmy Nelson was pretty regularly injured in his time with Milwaukee. I think still is to this day. I think he's still in the Dodgers organization. I don't know that for certain. But so can we get a discount there? Is this a recurring theme with Brandon Woodruff? I mean, last year we had the bout with the Raynaud's and the previous injury. This year we have the shoulder, and he's been working back from that for 2.5 months now since the season started, pretty much. I don't know. Corbin Burns hasn't been the Cy Young caliber Corbin Burns, so that could get us a discount if he's not. He's still a very good pitcher. There is no doubt in my mind that Corbin Burns is a very good pitcher, and it's just off. I've said it before, and people can say I'm excusing him, but one of the things with Corbin Burns right now is this is a new pace of game, new style of game. It's a much faster game, and that's where I think a lot of these injuries and things that we've gone through, everything has kind of changed in the game of baseball right now. And Willy Adames just hasn't been the Willy Adames that we had last season. He did hit number 13 tonight, but he still hasn't been that guy and that player. So where I think we should sit is I don't think we need to trade any of them. Even if we are losing come deadline, I think we keep them. We see how they come back, if they can come back, and get the value next year. Because right now, all their values are down. It's like stocks. They're down. And we still have these young guys kind of waiting in the wings. You've got Jackson Churio at AA, and you should never move a AA to a major league player. We won't see Jackson Churio this year. We'll see him next year if they get him into AAA. They have to get him into AAA before I even expect to see him. But then you've got Sal Frelick on the cusp. You've got Garrett Mitchell, who is going to be like an acquisition next year because he's going to be center field, and you can move your guys around, and you won't need to re-sign like Jesse Winker and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good stuff coming for the future. We've got catcher coming up in Jefferson Churro, AA level. So that'll be good once Caratini gets aged out. He still may need a couple years, but that's good. So the nice part is these guys lend us time for the future as well. By not having them done, we will come to deals and come to terms with at least one of these players. I wanted all three. I'm still greedy enough to say I want all three. But, we've got a lot of good stuff coming. Just looking at the prospect rankings, our top 5 guys are all guys we could use positionally right now when we're in struggle. So if they could fill the gap while we still have Peralta under control, while we still have Contreras and, all these guys that we currently have, if we could use these guys to be stopgaps and fill in, I think it'd be really good. I mean, you just look at, like Tyler Black's a third base, outfield, second base. Okay, we could use a third baseman, so that's good. Jacob Mizorowski, who is at single A, is a right-handed pitcher. I mean, this is our top 5. So, I mean, we're doing very good in that aspect. Gasser is still another one. Gasser, they're not burning yet just because of they don't want to put him in relief. I think they want to save him for more of a starting spot, so they've got to work him in. Another guy is Abner Uribe, who I believe we will still see this year. Plus, you got guys like Ethan Small still down there, you know. A lot of these are good. Single A, though. A lot of players at single A level. Justin Jarvis is one that's a right-handed pitcher. These are all guys that are in the incoming pipeline we may see yet this season, but I think that weighs a lot on the decision to keep these players and keep these guys. You know, you're going to have, Garrett Mitchell and a Joey Wiemer that are going to be developing, and Joey Wiemer's working out the kinks right now, guys. He's playing every day. He's a very versatile teammate. Everybody loves him, so I think that's where we are in the state of the future of the Brewers. I don't think we need to trade. I think we need to ride out, maybe make some piece acquisitions for the bullpen and potentially another bat. I'm going to be doing a trade special with the guys over at Wisco Fanatic. That will be airing next week during the All-Star break. So look forward to that coming up. Also have a piece coming up on Brewer Fanatic this week. Do I know what it is yet? Not at the time of recording of this video. So I also have to do some exclusive content for the fans and subscribers. So if you subscribe to this channel, there will be your first piece of content coming. I apologize, I haven't created any prior to this point, but just getting started. So if we go to our statistics and our top producers, we still have Christian Yelich leading the way as batting average. We 63 runs, 13 homers for Willie. Christian Yelich, his RBIs 42. Stolen bases as Christian Yelich at 40. Corbin Burns is leading the way with 6 wins. Devin Williams has 18 saves. Freddie Peralta, 97 strikeouts, 4.0 ERA for Burns. He's leading the way there. And whip is 1.13. Still hasn't changed for Mr. Burns. Guys, this is just the way it is. Unfortunately, sometimes like we're going through that period where this is our toughest competition because this is our competition against our normal teams. We don't see them enough. Tomorrow we got Freddie versus Stroman, 5-7 for Freddie with a 4.67 ERA. 2 main long balls are the story of Freddie Peralta. Let's hope he can hold out. And at least let's tie this one up with the Cubs and then worry about the Reds. We got to go into the Reds strong and get a little momentum on our side. I think that is about it. And just trying to check and see if there's anything I missed. I'm also going to be talking about my candidates who I think we could acquire via the trade market in the next coming days and or week. So look forward to that episode as well. We're still on the grind. We're still on the ride. We're going to talk about the All-Star game. We're going to talk about Brewers All-Stars in future episodes. Those are all come up probably by the end of the weekend. Once we're getting into the All-Star game and the All-Star break, we will talk Brewers All-Stars and we'll highlight Brewers All-Stars of the past. Talk about the home run derby with Prince Fielder. Just cover all the fun stuff about the All-Stars. Maybe take a look at the Brewers All-Star bobblehead collection. There's a few of them. Just a few. But that's all we got for today's episode, guys. Thank you, as always, for watching the Miller Park Minute. We appreciate every like, every subscribe, and every viewer here. So You guys have a great rest of your day, evening, whenever you listen to this. Drop a thumbs up below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch you in the next one. As always, go Brew Crew.